guys, welcome back to the Wall Street Bull. Anthony here. I hope you're all doing well and staying positive out there. It is never a dull and boring moment in crypto, finance, or the stock market. That is why I love doing daily market updates. Now today, yes, I'm doing a long form video. It's been a while. I've just been doing some shorts. I've been having a bit of break from YouTube at the moment. It is quite intense and there is a lot going on in my world at the moment, but I'm still here putting out content. Also, the community tab, putting a lot of updates in there as well, sharing a lot of stuff in the Patreon. So if you have not joined that, go join up. It's linked below. There is a lot going on there, of course, with the dividend investing at the moment. There's been some major adjustments in that. So I'm literally going to be making another one tonight, which is going to be extremely bullish. So go check that out. Also, there's a lot happening in the crypto markets. I've been keeping a very close eye on what's going on. Gosh, where do we even begin with this? It's absolutely incredible. There's a lot of ETF filings happening at the moment. I mean, there's been a lot of selling in the market as well with, Bitcoin, ETF outflows, governments, in particular Germany, selling off hundreds of millions of dollars worth of Bitcoin, which is just absolutely wild. And of course, we've got a lot of ETFs and some really exciting ones coming up, in particular Solana, which I'm insanely bullish on. I'm just waiting for the XRP ETF applications to come in, and if that happens, look out, it's going to go crazy. But anyway, let's get into the video. Massive shout out and thank you to those 68,000 plus people. You guys absolutely rock. I really appreciate it. If you are new to the channel, make sure you smash the subscribe button down there and turn on that little bell notification as well, because as you can see right here, I absolutely love documenting my journey with investing with cryptos, dividend stocks, growth stocks, talking about passive income, building financial freedom, and of course, my goal at the end of the day is to build generational wealth, to come along this incredible journey. Things are getting very interesting in this space. Also, if you can give this video a thumbs up, watch it straight through, would really help me push this channel out to a lot more people, because the YouTube algorithm is absolute magic when you find, ladies and gentlemen, do that, all right? So make sure you give it a good thumbs up. Doesn't cost you anything. It's down there. Thank you very much. You rock. Also, a little disclaimer, I am not a financial advisor. Please do your own research and due diligence with this stuff, right? I don't want to see anyone get financially hurt. That is why my number one golden rule is I only invest what I can afford to lose. And yes, we don't like to lose. You can lose money like that in the blink of an eye in crypto, all right? So be careful. Do your own research and due diligence. This video is for educational and entertainment purposes only. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the formalities are out of the way. Yes, we're going to go straight to the community tab. And again, Rich Dad's words of wisdom. This is from Rob Kiyosaki. Very, very true right here. Money is a tool, not the goal. Facts, right? Freedom is the goal. It is literally fact, right? Okay, we're all chasing that financial freedom where we don't have to essentially work for the rest of our lives for the man. This is what happens, all right? And this is one of the big reasons why we all invest our money, all right? This is the big thing, all right? VanEck, 21Shares, literally just filed for their Solana ETF applications, which is really cool to see this. And I'm surprised they're absolutely not pumping. I should say Solana's not pumping today, but can't wait for that. And also the XRP ETF, that's going to be wild. It really will. Top altcoins in my portfolio. I share these in the Patreon every single day. That does not stop. A lot of bullish content going up in there at the moment. So we've got Ravain, we've got VeChain as well, XRP Proton, which again is an interesting project where you use the usernames for people to send money rather than the long wallet addresses. Cardano and VTHO, very, very nice right here. And there's also, all of the Ethereum ETFs, their S1s have been filed as well. I mean, Fidelity, VanEck, Franklin Templeton, 21Shares, Grayscale, and BlackRock, which is incredible. I mean, this is going to be a very, very bullish time for crypto. Given the fact that there's institutional money going to be pouring into this space, I can't wait for this. And yeah, I am wearing my Formula One podium hat at the moment. I love this freaking hat. How cool is that? Who watched the Silverstone Grand Prix? Lewis Hamilton's win was unbelievable. Absolutely incredible. And to do that in a Mercedes in his final year was unbelievable. Let me know who your favorite driver is in the Formula One, because I'm incredibly bullish on F1. Total market cap, we have 2.11 trillion. We've got $88 billion in volume, 53% on Bitcoin dominance. And of course, Bitcoin is dominant. And I'd love to see that get flipped by like XRP and Solana for sure. 37 on the Fear and Greed Index right here. Bitcoin's currently trading at $57,699 today. There's a lot of inflows coming in. Ethereum's at $3,096. We have Solana at $143. XRP's at 43 cents, insanely undervalued. Toncoin pushing its way up there, guys. I mean, it's up $7.34, which is interesting. Doge is at 10 cents. Of course, it's been hanging around there for a while. I'm still holding on to my Doge. Cardano as well, 37 cents. Polkadot, $6.17. Chainlink, $13. I'm insanely bullish on Chainlink. I love it. Let's have a look here as well. It keeps going down. ICP, $7.13. Let's have a look. FET, $1.18 as well. That's interesting. Artificial intelligence, guys. That's going to be bullish. Aptos at $5.94. XLM is at 8 cents. Hedera, 6 cents. I mean, this is incredible. VeChain is up 5% today to 2 cents. This thing has been really annoying. I love the project, but it has done nothing for a very, very long time. Immutable X, $1.25. Sui is at 69 cents. Optimism, $1.52. Let's have a look here. Theta is $1.32 today as well. Quant is at $73. It has not hit my buy target of $60 like it, basically when I bought it, a long time ago. So we'll wait and see what happens with that. I'm still, stacking. I mean, I'm still stacking pretty much, right? Let's keep moving down right here. Now we're getting out of the top 100. Where are my other favorites? Of course, WorldCoin is a banking coin. Digital identities, $1.90. IOTA is at 15 cents. Keep scrolling down. XDC at 2 cents. And Casper, which I believe has dropped out of the, here we go right here, 180. It's getting quite low. Bullish project, guys, working with IBM and, of course, Alphabet, aka Google. Very, very nice to see that, all right? Anyway, let's get into crypto bubbles. And yes, before I do have the Wall Street Bull Patreon linked below. This is my official Patreon page where I put up all my buys, sells, trades, indicators, news before I go live on the channel. All of my dividend investing stuff goes on in here, guys, and there's a lot happening at the moment with that. And I'm, basically disclosing what is making money for me, and I'm sharing that with my incredible community. So if you haven't joined up, go join up. It's linked below. There is a free version to this and a paid version, so make sure you go check that out. It is all linked below, guys, and also you can send me direct messages in here, and you can speak to everybody in the community. It's so much better than Discord. Just putting that out there when you have like 20 or 30,000 people trying to speak at once. It just makes it so much better. Now, again, 3 commas. I love these bots. They're still running. They are still running, guys. They really are. And again, I have to just tip in more capital, but it's been so volatile. I'm just making that very, very clear, all right? And again, for those of you who have no idea how these work, basically you set up the trading bots on, your preferred exchange. I'm using these on Gate.io with the leverage, and I've got them set to 5x leverage. Just keep that one in mind. And the other ones I've got set to the spot market, so that's on OKX. I'm using both exchanges. Both are official partners of the channel, and you can use these on Binance. You can use them on Coinbase. You can use these on KuCoin. And of course, Gate.io. Bybit is another one as well. You can use them on. It's completely up to you. Bybit for me was a little bit annoying though, because again, I can't remember what it was called, but basically all of your trading and accounts were linked into one. And it was just a unified trading account. It was an absolute nightmare, just put it that way. But anyway, I'm using Gate.io and OKX. Now again, depending on where you are, you can't trade with leverage around the world. You'll only probably be able to trade the spot market. There's nothing wrong with that. You will need significant amount of capital to do that. So just make that very, very clear to everybody. You can set these up on multi-bots as well. And again, you can trade as many pairs as you want. And use whatever amounts you want as well. So basically, I'm using an RSI indicator on a long position, taking 1.5% profits, and I'm just letting them go at the moment. And because there's been so much market volatility with Mt. Gox, just be careful. But the spot trading, you just set and forget. So they're just running at the moment. That is it. That's all in the Patreon, guys, down below. Let's go to Crypto Bubbles. And let's have a look here. My computer is doing some funny things right now. Biggest gainers today, we've got Ethereum name service up 12.9%. That's $28. I'm looking to buy this and add it into portfolio. Say, very nice, 10%. Very, very good. It's still at 30 cents USD, which is nice to see that. Bonk is doing, insanely well. I mean, look at that on the year, 7,530%. That is ridiculous, but it's 11% today. Not that I invested, I do trade that with that though. That's the truth. And that is pretty much it. And yes, Solana still up 565% this year, 2.8% on the day, $144, which is just, for me, it's insanely cheap. Wait till these ETFs get approved with Solana. That'll take some time though. But anyway, Let's get into the news, and I'm going to get rid of this ad. But we have the German government selling $951 million worth of Bitcoin in a single freaking day, which is wild. Thank you, Germany. Anyway, the German government has continued to its trend of offloading Bitcoin, with the country recently selling 17,000 worth $951 million. Just casually $951 million in one day. The latest transaction is the government's largest single liquidation of leading cryptocurrency, according to Arkham Intelligence. Early Monday, the government has sold more than 1,500 Bitcoin within a single hour, worth more than $87 million. Moreover, the government traded another 5,200 Bitcoin within the last several hours, which is $1.3 billion. So they need some liquidity. This is what's happening right now. And of course, they're cashing out with Bitcoin. But on the flip side to that, you have the likes of these institutions in the US buying up big time. They're actually incredibly smart. They're just buying the dip, right? We're going to get into that in a moment. But look at this. This is what I'm saying. It's absolutely crazy. Bitcoin dip buying spree says $438 million of inflows. Wild. Bitcoin spot ETF saw a significant inflow on Monday that marks the highest level of buying activity since early June, when Bitcoin was trading above 70K. And according to the initial report from Bloomberg, over $438 million has been poured into the US ETFs in just 2 freaking days. And BlackRock's IBIT, of course, led the inflows with about $180 million, followed by Fidelity. Notably, Grayscale's GBTC has been known for outflows, but it actually recorded $25 million of purchases. Interesting, right? And these strong inflows come at a time when Bitcoin is facing selling pressure from multiple sources, of course, with Mt. Gox, pain in the ass, and of course the German government right now moving large amounts of Bitcoin. And some analysts suggest that investors may view the selling pressure as a buying opportunity. Investment firm Coinshares reported total inflows of $441 million into digital assets investment products for the first, basically the week, July anyway, but through trading volumes and exchange traded products remain relatively low at $7.9 billion. So money is coming in. But again, it just takes the right people to realize that this is a buying opportunity. And of course, BlackRock know that. Now, XRP Whale transfers $37 million as XRP Ripple SEC verdict nears. The verdict is coming, guys. And as legal showdown between the SEC and Ripple approaches its climax, XRP experienced a notable surge in whale activity over the past 24 hours. This significant transaction has ignited speculation about the possible forthcoming developments involving XRP whales. Blockchain Tracker again has revealed substantial transfer of 37.39 million XRP tokens worth $16 million. Thank you very much, come for me. From a large XRP holder on Bitstamp. Bring it on. This is going to keep happening. And Fred Rispoli, a prominent Ripple advocate now, what's going on with this verdict, has suggested potential end dates for the ongoing legal battle between the SEC and Ripple. He indicated that the resolution could occur by July 13th or July 31st, which is this month. We'll see what happens right here. July 13 is significant as it marks the anniversary of a pivotal ruling in the federal court, Judge Torres, which we all remember was crazy. And again, when she basically determined that XRP was not a security. Nice. And Judge Torres' landmark decision was a game changer for Ripple's enthusiasts. Again, it went wild for a little bit, then it pulled back. And again, the market sentiment, a lot of people are frustrated with Ripple and XRP. I see the comments in all my videos. People either love it or they freaking hate it. But anyway, I'm absolutely bullish on it. This is insane. I love this. But VanEck 21Shares Solana ETF plan confirmed by CBOE filing. And this is wild. So the Chicago Board Options Exchange, or CBOE, has confirmed 2 asset managers' plans to launch Solana-based exchange-traded funds, which is nice. And the Options Exchange submitted 19B-4 filings with the SEC on Monday, asking to list VanEck and 21Shares potential spot Solana ETFs. Once the SEC acknowledges receipt of the filing, a 240-day window opens for the regulator to approve or deny the products. Now, again, it's going to be fascinating to see what Gary Gensler does with Solana. Because there have been some initial things going on in the market, of course, with other cases where Solana was mentioned as a freaking security. So we'll see what happens with that. And yes, basically 240 days right here. So this could put us into basically 2025. Again, let's see what happens with that. But there's a lot going on. So you can see mid-March 2025. Again, that is Eric bulkiness right here. It's going to be interesting. There's a lot happening in the financial world at the moment, of course, with these US elections and obviously with Joe Biden and Donald Trump. Who knows what's going to happen? That's going to be crazy. I'm actually going to an interesting conference tomorrow with this, so we'll see how we go. Literally, the discussion is going to be the US election, so I'll report back to that once I've got some really good insights. But anyway, money going into Ethereum, Cardano, Solana, Bitcoin. We have Pepe, we have Dogecoin, we've got Floki. BNB, interesting. I'm not really interested in that, honestly. Ondo as well. BNB for me is just basically like an exchange token anyway. Let's go to X, then we'll end up on here, guys. And let's move down. Yes, German government sends 5,200 Bitcoin worth $297 million to exchanges yesterday. Wild. Here we've got the inflows right here. BlackRock bought 3,320. Fidelity right here, 1,100, which is crazy. Grayscale, 450. Well done, Grayscale. Bitwise 195. And this is an interesting one from Marty. Thanks for this, mate. But this is awesome. In terms of they're going to be buying back into the market. This is what I think anyway. I don't like FTX. I think it was an absolute clown. But FTX creditors will receive $14 billion to $16 billion in cash in October through November and will buy back in. Of course they will. Fear and Greed Index is sitting at fear right now at 27. So everyone's a little bit fear. Now, Eric's basically posted up this first S1 just rolled in today from VanEck. They already had their fee, so nothing to see here. Really, they're just putting the ball back in the SEC's court. The Ethereum ETF applications. There's a lot coming in at the moment. Looks like Solana ETFs are going to have their final deadline mid-March 2025, but between now and then, the most important date is in November. If Biden wins, these likely DOA, if Trump wins, anything possible right now. Let's see what happens with that. And let's have a quick look at this. There's a couple of videos that I put up on my channel the other day. Let's have a listen to this one. This one's an interesting one. So Bitcoin Inc. CEO David Bailey tells Yahoo he met Donald Trump to discuss obviously dominating Bitcoin as a strategic asset of the United States. Look at this. First time ever, Bitcoin is one of the key components of the major political parties' platform. Have a listen to this and we'll end up on this.
Through the German government just dumping their Bitcoin, and we're eager to see it concluded, but I think that will wrap up probably next week.
What would you see, David, when you look at the potential kind of near to intermediate term catalysts, what would you be looking for? Is it, a dovish Fed, a rate cut or two? Would that help?
I think there's probably two major catalysts that are driving the Bitcoin action right now. First off, we just had a Bitcoin halving that occurred in April. Historically, every Bitcoin halving has caused a supply shock with Bitcoin. And so these are kind of the precursors to what makes the price of Bitcoin dramatically rise over, the next 2 years. And so a lot of people in our industry are very eagerly watching that play out. It takes time for the supply shock to really bake into the market dynamics. And then the second kind of new catalyst, I'd say, is the political environment for Bitcoin. Just today, details were released about the RNC's official platform as it relates to Bitcoin and crypto. And for the first time ever, Bitcoin is one of the key components of a major political party's platform. So I think that there's a lot of positive developments to come on the political and geopolitical side that are really kind of brand new catalysts for our industry.
It's interesting to see that, this was not anywhere near like the discussion in the previous halving. So again, there's a lot of ETF applications coming through. This has got a lot to do with the presidential election now this year. It's just a whole different world that we're all involved in. Anyway, guys, I'm extremely bullish. Anyway, I'm still got my dollar cost averaging buys in. That hasn't stopped. But again, it's going to be fascinating to see what happens with Mt. Gox when they finally finish offloading their Bitcoin. And of course, all of these Solana ETFs as well. But anyway, thanks very much, guys. I'll speak to everyone soon. Take care of yourselves and join the Wall Street Bull University because I've got some big adjustments happening tonight. Take care of yourselves, guys. Peace out. Bye.